For Viviane Macedo, a trip on the Rio Metro is a daily challenge. She has to deal with steps, broken lifts and unhelpful fellow travellers. The wheelchair dance champion says just getting around in the next Paralympic host city is a nightmare.
Here's another broken lift. It's hard to make people more aware. Mentalities change very slowly. Oh look, that lift isn't working either. Okay, I'll have to use the escalator.
Viviane has to use her own strength to lift herself onto the escalator.
If you can't manage it, you're left stuck on the platform.
It's not just underground that Rio isn't well adapted for its disabled residents. Out in the street, Viviane has to deal with potholes, steep slopes and curbs, a real obstacle course. In theory, half of all Rio's buses are adapted for wheelchairs. The reality is rather different.
Well, we've been waiting for half an hour and finally a bus has stopped for me, but its wheelchair lift isn't working, so I can't get on.
The bus company should be punished. They should get a big fine. Disabled people have rights. They should be respected. It's unbelievable that this thing isn't working. It shouldn't be allowed.
Disabled cariocas are starting to make their voices heard. Teresa Costa da Amaral heads the Brazilian Institute for Disabled Rights. She says even Brazil's celebrated Paralympians get no support.
Sometimes Brazilian Paralympic athletes can't even feed themselves. It's not rare to see them participate in a competition abroad, come back with glory, and then find themselves not even recognized as ordinary citizens.
Brazil won 43 medals in a strong showing in the London Paralympics, but the lack of facilities for disabled people is the Achilles heel of a city that will have to welcome 4,200 Paralympians from 150 countries.
The Games are putting us under pressure and highlighting the problems we have, reminding us that we can't be proud of the state of our streets or the lack of access for disabled people.
Wheelchair dance isn't a Paralympic sport, but for Viviane, if the Rio Games leave a better legacy for wheelchair users, that will be a victory.